What's going on, guys? Welcome to Reboot Roundtable. We're a 30 to 40-minute podcast with a group of friends and Cove. And today we're going to be talking about something a bit. Don't laugh at that, okay? Today we're going to be talking about something that's a bit near and dear to somebody's heart. Batman. I'm sure most of you at home know Batman, right?
Batman.
Almost everybody knows Batman. He's pretty popular. You know, he's a bat, but he's a man. And we're going to be talking about, because the new Superman movie's coming out, we want to kind of get into DC stuff. We're going to be talking about what makes a good Batman, especially sort of in movies, because recently we've been getting Batfleck and
Batterson.
We've had some Batman come out that are hit or miss.
Terrible.
They've been hit or miss. So we're going to talk about what makes Batman good, what doesn't make Batman good, and why the Joker gaps all of them.
That's crazy. Phoenix. We've literally done an episode on why we need less Joker, and I think that's really funny.
Joaquin Phoenix is my goat.
Crazy. So I guess we should start with what Batman have each of us seen. Let's start specifically with movies, because I know Cove, me and you have read some comics and seen some of the other media.
Oh yeah.
So Jay, I know you've seen the least, I should say.
Least. Yeah, that's a good word.
What Batman movies or shows have you consumed?
Is it purely just Batman?
Yes, just Batman.
Oh.
Hey, Batman needs to be in it. Okay, how about this? We'll give it Batman has to be in it.
Batman's in it. I watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Batman.
That actually is really good, unironically.
I watched some of that. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched some of that.
All right. No,
I just watched him whoop the turtles. I'm gonna be real.
That's fair.
I watched Batman v Superman, and whatever the final movie for the Justice League was, for the Snyder films. I don't remember what it was called, but it had Apocalypse.
It's called Justice League.
Yeah. Okay. Justice League. I watched Justice League.
Okay.
And I talked to you about him.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot. Cove, what Batman media have you consumed? Let's go with the movies and the shows, not anything crazy.
Okay, I've consumed almost all of the Batman animated movies, Red Hood, Son of Batman, whatever the one Damian's in. I've seen the one with Talon. I've seen the weird crossovers with Scooby-Doo. I don't know if anyone else has seen.
No, I love the Scooby-Doo crossovers.
That one.
They go hard.
Batman and Scooby-Doo?
Let's see here.
Many times, actually.
Oh yeah, I've seen the entirety of Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Rises and Begins. I've seen Joker. I've seen Batterson. I've played all of the Arkham Knight series. I've played Telltale's Batman. I've watched all of Young Justice, and that's just Robin content, but Batman is in it. I've seen all of Justice League. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Batman.
There's 10 of them.
And for me, I've seen Batman the Animated Series, of course. I've seen most of the live-action Batman films. I actually didn't watch Batterson. I didn't watch the Batterson movie yet.
That's crazy.
It's a hard sell. I'm sorry. But we'll get into it. We'll get into why it's a hard sell for me. I think it's funny that me and you are both on it when a lot of people say it's the best Batman movie, but I'm sure we'll get into what we consider to be good Batman. I've played the Arkham series. I've seen a few of the animated films, and I've read quite a few Batman comics over the years.
Yeah, I bought the Arkham series. Can I count that?
Yeah. Did you play it?
Yeah, sure. Did you play them?
They're on my list.
So
they're downloaded in the library.
So I guess, Cove, I will send the question to you. Let's start with, who is your favorite Batman? Animated, live action, video game. What is your favorite Batman so far?
The animated series Batman is one of a favorite of mine.
Kevin Conroy animated series or
much. Yes.
Okay, making sure. Yes.
Animated series. Because he is Batman. He is classic, fully weighted. He's a perfectly weighted character. He is Bruce that has the correct origin, simple, basic. You can tell where his socialite life comes in, where it's weighted. He actually seems to have a relationship with the other characters, and he's not broody. You can tell that he's a charming person, that he actually has a role as the head of Wayne Enterprises. He's a fleshed out character in the animated series. Something you don't see in something like The Dark Knight Rises, where he's just gothic, emo, I'm gonna punch the shit out of the first thug I see, you know?
Yeah, Jay's Standard Afternoons.
It's
Jay's
been bad,
Standard
bro.
Afternoons.
I just want a cheeseburger.
And most depictions of the Batman in the animated movies I've liked because he's also typically pretty weighted and a shitty
Yes.
dad, which he realistically is gonna
Yeah.
like in comic terrible.
And I think that really comes already to the core of I think me and you are very similar on this. The live action Batman movies are way too grounded. They're taking themselves way too seriously.
Oh yeah.
And Batman is, yes, a very serious character, right? Throughout comics runs, he's been serious, he's been more goofy, but he's always been flashy for the most part. And the big thing, and we do know that this will be in the new Batman movie they're working on. I believe it's going to be called Brave and the Bold. We are getting Robin. And I think that's the biggest thing 90% of the Batman movies have failed in, is we never got Robin. Let's not talk
They need
about
a
Batman
Wayne
and Robin.
Gallo.
I don't want to talk about that movie.
Oh my god. But Connor, realistically, right, if the live action movies really wanted to encapsulate that Wayne confidence, they would have him throw a little gala. He always throws galas
He
in his
do throw
comics, and they always
galas.
go horrifically terrible. Like someone always crashed in his party.
Well, and I think
But they
another
never throw that into the live action movies. It'd be so
no.
fun.
Well, and I think also the villains they choose in a lot of the live action, they either take flamboyant characters and they dull them down into serial killers, or they take serial killers and make them serial killers. And I think that is a limitation we've seen in Batman media, where what is a thing that makes Batman Batman? It's insane people in the nicest way possible and in the meanest way possible. Because I mean, when's the last time we've had a Batman movie, ignoring Batman and Robin, where it's just a villain that has actual superpowers as a problem, or has like insane tech? Like it might be all the way back
Long
to
time.
Michael Keaton Batman with like his version of the Joker might be or the Penguin from that era.
Didn't
Danny DeVito's the Penguin.
Didn't a Batman anime come out recently where he was like fighting the Yakuza version of like the
Yes.
Justice League?
Yes, I think that was Batman in it's like the Batman Isekai series of films they have.
Batman Isekai?
Yes, I've heard mixed
this?
things on it, but it's literally just Bruce Wayne gets sent to Japan, and it's just Gotham and all of that world, but they're Japanified.
Batman Ninja.
Yes, Batman Ninja.
Yeah.
Batman Ninja?
Yeah, I saw part of an episode
There's
where
this
Superman was
streaming.
really funny.
Yeah. The Joker in that is an insane design.
It's on YouTube.
Is it good?
I've heard mixed things.
IMDb has it at 5.6, but Rotten Tomatoes has it at 82.
So, Cove, what would you say is the two biggest things you think modern Batman films have missed? And what are these two things that you feel personally need to be in the next Batman we see?
Batman, he's kind of lost his true investigative touch. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, we do get a bit of that in Batterson, I believe, but I believe it was really grounded. Right?
No, well, it's not grounded at all. Like
Oh.
you don't get a Batman that is actually doing investigative measures and taking it like a step above the hero, like above the not the hero, the villain.
The villain,
Or
right?
whoever he's trying to catch. Like typically, and especially in like the video games, right? You attack targets that aren't active yet. You're ambushing them before they go off. And Batterson, he doesn't really do that still. It's not
No.
really like he's investigating and getting ahead of the criminal. He's just chasing them around in the same way you'd expect out of like a Superman movie.
Even Dark Knight trilogy, with as good as it is objectively, I love that the most investigative we get that Batman is when he 3D prints a bullet based on a like casing in the wall or whatever. That's the most investigation we get in that trilogy, I'm pretty sure. Like that is definitely
Yeah, no, it's the most. The most. And I feel like even if they don't want to incorporate a whole investigative thing, they could do the same they do with like the video games, do a bat sense where they just highlight it, you know? The
Yeah,
people in the
I think you can
audience.
do just creative editing, creative like film. Like literally you just have to point the camera at something and then let the audience put together what Batman has put together. Like, let the audience figure things out. Yeah, think as Batman. Get in their head. So, Jay, as a non-Batman fan, what do you think has been...
I like Batman.
You like
I just
Batman,
have no idea
you've just not consumed any Batman.
No, I've never consumed Batman.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
No. So, what do you think Batman needs to be Batman? Beyond the obvious of he needs to be named Batman and wear a suit.
So, from what I know, Batman is like Sherlock Holmes that throws hands.
Sherlock Holmes throws hands too, to be fair.
No, not like Batman.
That's true. You know, not like Batman.
I keep hearing memes of like with prep time, Batman beats anybody not named Kevin McAllister. So, I think the things that you need to show are Batman's deductive reasoning. And I hear a lot about movies nowadays are separating Batman from Bruce Wayne. Whereas those are the same guy. And it's like they treat him as like just two different people. I see that thrown around a lot, that you really want to like make sure, and that's something that apparently Batterson did, was, you know, that was just the same guy. And also, Batman has more layers to him than just emo.
Yes.
Even I know that much.
Speaking of the Batman is the same guy, I'm actually curious, Cove, on your take on this. Do you think Batman is Batman and Bruce Wayne? Or is he Bruce Wayne completely, or is he Batman? Like, what is the real identity of Batman? Is it a mix of both? Is it Batman? Is it Bruce Wayne? Because I have a very strong opinion on this.
I think all the time Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne.
Uh-huh.
I think that sometimes when he puts on the cowl, he assumes different personality traits to become like Batman and the city's protector, and he recognizes what the cowl does to him. I feel like one of the great nuances of his character is the fact that he doesn't like lose himself in the fact that he puts on a mask.
So that's really interesting, because I have the opposite opinion. I think Batman is the real guy. Bruce Wayne is the mask. And the thing that sells it, it's this great scene from Batman Beyond, where a villain's trying to convince Bruce Wayne, not knowing that Bruce Wayne is Batman, to like kill himself for like money. And Terry McGinnis goes up to Batman and is like, hey, how did you know that it wasn't you going insane? And he has this great line where it's just, because I call myself Batman in my mind. He doesn't think of himself as Bruce Wayne. He thinks of himself as Batman. And so for me,
that's crazy.
That's how I've always seen it.
But it's not good.
Well, I think it's a thing of,
because I feel like,
yeah, go for it.
No, I feel like him being Bruce Wayne all the time is just kind of like a testament, because Batman doesn't kill.
Right.
Because Bruce Wayne saw his parents get murdered in an alleyway.
No, that's fair.
So if he's no longer Bruce Wayne when he's Batman, then where does his laws come from?
Well, I want to clarify. I'm not saying like it's a like multi-personality thing.
No, I get what you're saying, but like he himself is toned by his own history, regardless of when he does or doesn't put on a cowl.
Well, I think the like playboy philanthropist is obviously the mask. I think when he's being Batman, he's not playing a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like he probably has 3 masks. He has probably the one he puts on for the media, the one he wears with his family, and the one he uses when he kicks the crap out of people.
That's fair. And going into the family, I would say that's the biggest thing Batmans have been missing is the Bat family. Not just the Robins, the Bat family as a whole. Because especially in recent comics, the Bat family is key. Unironically, I do believe Alfred is still dead in the comics currently. He's been dead for like 4 or 5 years now. And Batman has had to like keep going with just his family, you know, Dick, Jason, Tim, Damian. And then you've got like all of the Batwomen who I'm not as great with the names of. You got
Cassandra, Stephanie.
I got you.
Oh, Barbara. Duh.
Who's Oracle? Barbara, and Stephanie Brown.
And then you've got
Cassandra Cain.
Batwing, who appeared recently, who would.
That's Duke.
Yeah, Duke Thomas.
Duke
I think.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke Thomas.
You had Clayface as a member of the Bat family for a short time there for a little while. So I think, really, genuinely speaking, I hope in this Batman movie I hope Alfred's dead, and I hope we focus on the Bat family.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Like, I think that could be really cool because
Damian
we've not
Simmons
had a
still.
Batman without a what is that man's name? Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, we've not had a Batman without Alfred. Yet.
I love Alfred though, Connor.
I do love Alfred. Also, for as much I've seen the clips, I love the casting of Andy Serkis as Alfred in Batterson. That is an amazing casting choice. To be fair, I just love Andy Serkis. Yeah, but I think like that. I think we've kind of really covered it. So at the end of the day, though, let's talk a bit about Batman in relation to the rest of the DC universe, and why it is that it's important that he's going to be part of a wider DC universe, ignoring the Snyderverse. That's right, Snyder fans, y'all are losers. Yeah, I'll fight you. Okay. Not literally, maybe.
I thought Man of Steel was really good.
It's okay. You're allowed to be wrong.
Man of Steel was fire.
It was bad. We're not getting into this. We're about to get a perfect Superman movie. To be fair, we have not seen the movie as of yet. It comes out Thursday for us as of recording. So I hope I don't have to eat crow with that, but I'm excited.
That's gonna be great.
But yeah, so what is Batman's importance to the Justice League traditionally? Like, why does he need the Justice League? Because I think there's a really core value to it.
What does he need the Justice League?
Yes, I think there's a thing to his character of why he needs the Justice League.
Well, I'm not going to get into that.
Get into what? Well, I'm not going to get into it.
I was thinking Tony Stark-wise of like, he needs the Justice League because how else is he going to know where they're at and how to deal with them?
Yeah,
there's certainly an element to that. Like, there's the paranoid Batman, like Tower of Babel.
But they're probably also just comrades, right?
Yeah, I think that's a core thing that we haven't seen in a long time in the comics. Is Batman and Superman are best friends, or at least used to be. Like, I want to see that again.
Our besties.
They should be besties.
Don't bring that back. Don't bring that back.
And the same with like Batman and Wonder Woman have dated multiple times. Like, I really love when Batman is just another member of the team, and he's very much a grounding presence. You know, he's the only non-superpowered member of the Justice League, unless you throw in like a Green Arrow.
True.
And I love Green Arrow.
Is Green Arrow not part of the Justice League?
He is, but he's less of like a traditional member. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't consider him like one of the big seven.
Okay. Like, if it's the Avengers, he's like a...
I would say he's akin to like Scarlet Witch, where like she shows up in the second iteration.
He's not cool enough to be Hawkeye.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is like a long-term Avengers character.
Oh.
Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. I think she actually first appeared in Avengers, but it could have been an X-Men thing. I don't remember. But yeah, like I think we've really covered it with like Batman needs to be more jovial. He needs the Bat family.
He needs his children.
He needs his family. He needs his boys and his girls and his
butler.
And Heike, you all said it earlier that I thought was really good in the movies.
Yeah.
You know, if we have to assume that you can't have anyone else, Batman needs to show the other parts of his masks too, right? It can't just be Batman. If it's just Batman, we've already seen just Batman, you know.
We need to see some Bruce Wayne. There's the great clip from the animated series, and I think also we saw old Batman, like 60s Batman. What is his name? Adam West, Batman Do It. Where I would love to get to see the phone call between Bruce Wayne and Batman that they do in multiple of these shows where we get to see him switch between the voices. That like in the Superman trailer, we saw this version of Superman switch between Clark Kent and Superman. I'd love to see Batman do something similar. I'm not a fan of the modulator. I hope we get a Batman without like a modified voice. Like, Batman doesn't need the gravel. He doesn't. He's just a man. Don't get me started on the Batman. Like, Joker. Why did you say that name?
No laws against the Pokemon, Batman.
No. Also,
Joker!
don't put Joker in the first couple Batman movies,
Justice.
please. I beg you. There are so many members of his role. Put Poison Ivy. Put Mr. Freeze.
Poison Ivy would be fun.
Absolute Mr. Freeze freaks me out, so keep me away from that guy.
Absolute comics go crazy, actually. That is a really
I need to
crazy
read them.
thing.
That'll be my introduction to Batman. Is I need to read
Absolute comics. Batman when he's broke.
Absolutely.
Well, this is a 20-minute episode. I guess we'll do a bit of a shorter one today. Shut up. I saw that pun and I wanted to ignore it.
Respond to it.
I refuse. Sing us out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell us, what do you think makes Batman Batman?
Absolutely.
and yeah,
Sorry.
what would you guys like to hear us talk about going forward? I'm sure we have people who do listen still. Obviously, statistically, I've seen the numbers. But like, what do you all want to hear us talk about? Like, we would love to cover anything in that regard, and we're always looking for ideas to cover.
It's me about Rocket League.
We're not going to talk about Rocket
Don't
League.
say anything.
What do you want to
Let's talk about
reboot
Rocket
Rocket League? You want a Rocket League 2?
No.
They are hopefully making one of those. We've been waiting for a long time
Ugh.
for Rocket League 2. A long
I want to
time.
point out, Jay, when I think it was this intro, it could have been one of our intros we cut, where you described Batman as a man who's a bat. That's not Batman. That's Man-Bat.